What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I am LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated, right? So the New York Knicks lose a tough one on the road to the Los Angeles Clippers, 106-95. I think it's clear to say, okay, that Jalen Brunson is the MVP of this team and should have been to the All-Star game, right? The way and how important he is to the team is monumental. It's just so hard to see this team without him because you see how unorganized they are. And there's nobody more than Randle, right? Because we saw a throwback today of Randle of last year with his antics and just his stat line, right? It's terrible, right? 5 for 24 from the field, 3 for 10 from the field, from 3, 6 from 8 from the free throw line, 8 boards, only 19 points. Who was big tonight was IQ. IQ had 26 points. He looked great. RJ was just a shell of himself, only 11 points. Josh Hart was playing great. He was banging the regular Josh Hart. He had 10 points. Obi was big tonight. He had 10 points. Grimes was good in the beginning, but then he just stopped being aggressive. I don't know what happened. And Big Mitch was a monster tonight. A monster. He had 6 points, but he had 14 boards. 14 boards. 8 offensive. 8 offensive, right? He was just amazing tonight, Big Mitch. The Knicks lost tonight. Kawhi Leonard had 38 points. Paul George had 22 points. They're 2 alpha dogs. But the Knicks were still in it, guys. They were still in it. They had every chance to win this game. They were up by 2 going into the half. And it was back and forth in the second quarter, back and forth in the second quarter. And then Julius Randle does a Julius Randle. Throws an elbow, a Miles Plumlee face. He gets a tech. It then starts the momentum. Then after that, the Clippers go on a run. We're down by 8. They never look back. Let's go to the highlights, guys. See, it's frustrating because in watching this game, I said, you know what? I think the Knicks can win this. Because the Knicks didn't shoot well tonight. They only shot like 35% from the field, 22% from 3. Offensively, they just didn't have it. Like I said, our 2 top guns, Randle and RJ, just didn't have it. But the Knicks were getting it defensively. And, they were getting a lot of second chance shots, offensive rebounds. Hart was big tonight, too, on the boards, as well as Josh Hart, and, of course, Big Mitch. But Randle just not... See, I'm losing words, right? Because it's Randle being Randle. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Just his lack of production, him getting frustrated in games, he's our leader. But then now you have to realize he's really not our leader. Jalen Brunson is. And Brunson coming over to this team has changed everything for this team. Everything. He's turned Randle into an all-star. Even though RJ's numbers are down, he still makes RJ a better player. The team plays better. And when they struggle offensively, Brunson comes in and steps it up and has big moments in the game. A big 3-point shot, a jump shot, a runner. Like he'll do things like that to get our offense started. And then IQ can do him, and Josh Hart can do him. And then at moments you'll see Randle sprinkle in a couple of points here and there, and then we'll pretty much be able to pull it out. But not having Jalen Brunson for these last 4 games now, the Knicks are 1-3. And you're just seeing the importance of him. It's just the truth, right? And Randle tonight, man, it was just, just seeing his behavior. With times, Tibbs had to restrain him. You seen him arguing with his teammates. It was just really, really sad to see. Because I thought this guy turned the corner, but it's obvious he hasn't. He's still the same old Randle. You take Brunson out of the mix, he's the same old Randle. That's just the truth. Guy's had an exceptional year. He has. But he's had an exceptional year because of Jalen Brunson. That's just the truth. And the reality is that the Knicks were in it. They were ready to pull off this win. I could see it. They were playing really well. Obi was awesome coming off the bench. Josh Hart with his intensity. Mitch was playing strong. IQ was kind of found this touch. Grimes was going to the rack. There was times in the third quarter where I saw RJ going to the hole. He was finishing. I said, okay, the Knicks, it seemed like they could pull this off tonight. Then Randle gets frustrated, throws the elbow. And that was it. All downhill from there. And we can't have that with him. We can't. And that turned the tide. It really, truly did. People want to try to look to maybe our shooting percentage. Okay, fine. But with all that being said, we were still in the game ready to win. Pull it off. But then that threw us off because Randle and his emotions. And how many times did we see that last year, guys? We saw that same type of behavior last year, and we lost games because of that. Now, we insert Jalen Brunson into that. Randle doesn't do that. He doesn't. He's been able to be even keeled. Guys were upset because they weren't calling any fouls. Guys, listen, this is going to be playoff basketball. So be prepared for sometimes the refs to swallow their whistle. You got to play through it. You got to play through it. You got to play hard, and you got to finish strong. If they weren't calling for the Clippers neither, they were swallowing their whistle on both ends. And if you want to be honest, the Knicks went to the line more than the Clippers tonight. I believe the Knicks were 24 for 27. Let me just make sure I got my stats right. Yeah. The Knicks were 24 for 27 from the line tonight. The Clippers only went to the line 16 times. The Knicks went to the line 27 times. So it wasn't like it wasn't an evenly called game. The Knicks went to the line more than them. This is going to be playoff basketball, guys. It's going to be tough. Sometimes you're not going to get the calls, but you got to play through it. You got to get a win. We need a victory here. Tough loss, because now we were half game up on the Nets. Now we're tied up with them, I believe, right? So now we're like fighting for that 5th and 6th seed again. We're kind of doing that, and now we got a game tomorrow against the Lakers. The Lakers are also playing well now without LeBron. So we got to get ready to win. But Randle's got to get his head together, man. He's got to get his head right. He has to. He's got to play better. But we've talked about this last year with him. I think Brunson's going to be out for a couple more games. I think they're going to monitor that foot and make sure he's ready to go. Because like I said, we're going to need him for the playoffs. So, but by the way we're playing, man, we can hope we can get into the playoffs, right? Because this can get ugly quick and very, very fast. So we got to keep it going, guys. We really, truly do. All right, but listen, that's my show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, right? Also, too, if you come by, please leave comments, right? It's your first time coming by, please subscribe. I'm LV Live, and I'm out, people. Peace.